go and share it on every single thing here. What is going on, everyone? Oh, look at me 4 years ago. Okay. We are live. Are we live?
We are live across the board on 3 cameras and 1 laptop. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. How's everybody doing?
I guess it's noon officially now. So buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes. It is noon here in beautiful Tulum, Mexico. I'm just sharing our live here everywhere. I don't know why this is so blurry here. Okay. We're gonna just get started in a sec. Something isn't working. Wow, this never happens. Okay, well, I'm Coach C from Shine Bright Fitness Academy. Thank you all for joining us today on this beautiful Sunday. I hope you're all doing well. And as I will say in my lives, hashtag I'm here if you're here, and hashtag replay if you're watching on replay, and drop your wins in the comments. We don't start the day without wins. Do you want to share a win?
Do I have a win for the day already this early?
Yes, it's not that early. It's
I saw wild turkeys in the woods. That's my win for the day. I love animals, and when I was on the morning walk, I saw wild turkeys, which I didn't even know they had in Mexico. But then a Mexican gentleman informed me that turkeys are actually from Mexico.
Interesting.
The more you know.
The more you know. You know what's hilarious is that I never have a problem here with going live on here, but for some reason, I can't share to the group. That's so interesting. But you know what? We are just going to get going because this is what we do. Some people are here right now. Christine Adams, hello. Happy Sunday. Who else is here? We'll talk to some of you. Caitlin, negative 35 in Ontario. I'm from Ontario. Did you know? Where are you from?
I'm from the West Coast. I was born on Vancouver Island in a little tiny town called Saanich.
Love it. And the irony is that we met here in the middle of the jungle, and we'll explain that in a second. I call it the jungle.
It is a jungle.
It is, right?
It's a literal jungle.
Right, exactly. Hello, everybody from Edmonton, Alberta. Look at that. You got some friends from Alberta. Where is everybody dialing in from? Let us know. Hello from Ohio. Hello. How's the weather over there? Debbie, hello. Jackie's here. All my clients are tuning in live. Appreciate you ladies for being here, supporting me. Gigi's live. Let's go. Hello, everyone. I'm super pumped for this. I'm really excited. Are you timid? A little bit.
Maybe just a touch.
She's stressed.
Am I stressed? I'm in Mexico. There is no stress in Mexico.
There is no stress. There is absolutely zero stress here. Brenda is here. Hello. All my clients literally jumping in. I love you girls so much. Thank you. Best community ever. Hi, Kerry, James, Indiana. People from Indiana, Australia. Holy, you've got people from all over the world.
Heartlands in a lot of countries.
Love it.
So for my people who are new over here on this camera, Char, who are you?
I am going to explain in a second once we record for the podcast. So that way, those that listen to the podcast will hear my story. So I'm going to start just in a second, making sure everybody can hear us. You guys got this. My clients just breathe. We do a lot of breathing in my community. I love it. Thank you everyone for tuning in. This is awesome. San Francisco, let's go. California. Okay, we've got lots of people here. Florida. Who else? Okay, we're gonna get started. I'm going to be recording for my podcast just in a second.
Ooh, my aunt's on there.
Hi, Aunt.
Marge.
Hi. That's who I met the first time when I ran into you and your mom. Hi from Mexico. Let's go. We're in Mexico too. Whereabouts? Scotland. Is that the accent they do there?
Ooh, that was not it. Lean further into Shrek.
Did I sound like Shrek?
No, you didn't, but that's why it was not so off.
All right, awesome. Okay, we are gonna get started in a second. And if you hear some noise in the background, just some dogs, I live in Tulum, Mexico, and there's lots and lots of dogs out here. So if you hear them barking, I apologize. But I hope you guys can hear us. And okay, let's go. In 3, Jackie, hi. Sorry, I had to say hi to her. 2, squirrel. And 1. Thank you for tuning in to yet another episode of the Lift and Shine podcast. This is your host, Coach C, and today I'm celebrating my 300th episode with this beautiful soul beside me, who is Do you want to introduce yourself?
Oh, I thought you were gonna.
I probably should. Sorry. It is Kerry James, and most of you may know him from the TV show Heartland, known as Caleb. If you're live right now, say me in the chat if you're a Caleb fan, and let us know. Caleb, thank you for being here right now.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
How's your day going?
It's been very nice. It's been a nice, fun, easy start to the day, but such is Mexico, right?
Mexico is just a beautiful, magical place, isn't it?
It is for me.
It's not your first time here, right?
No, I'm a pretty experienced Mexican traveler at this point, and I am completely in love with this country.
I love it.
Largely the food, the weather, and of course the people. The people down here are the best people on the entire planet. They're incredible.
Yes, especially the expats, me. So for those who don't know me, I'm just going to give you a little bit of background of who I am, where I come from, and who the heck is this girl with the lovely Kerry James. Those are big fans of his. So my name is actually Charlotte Mazur. I am originally from Belgium, so first language is French. So some words I may say may sound off, but it sounds right to me because I'm a foreigner. And so I grew up in Toronto. After that, I was a teacher. Long story short, COVID happened. I got into fitness. I showed my journey on social media. And then I started my business. My business grew. So I picked up my things about 4 or 5 years ago, 2021. And I moved to Mexico, first Playa, now in Tulum. So I've been here for about 4 or 5 years. I don't even know anymore. It just feels like yesterday that I moved here, to be honest, but I wouldn't change it for the world. Absolutely love living here. Big growth journey. And you think that during high school is where you grow up, or in your 20s, but I'm in my 30s and I'm still growing. And we're going to talk about self-development, self-growth, and how much I've grown being here. A lot of lessons, that's for sure. He's laughing because he knows I've told him my whole story. And so the other day, not that long ago, I was walking my dogs now because I got 3, and I'm in the jungle. I live in the jungle, and I just ran into him and we started talking, and you should have seen my face. I was like, you look familiar. I'm like, huh? And then his mom goes, yes, that's him. I'm like, oh, wow, that's interesting. Because giggle moment right now, the only show I ever watched, I don't watch TV. I haven't watched TV in 3-4 years. And I just started playing Heartland. I literally just started playing Heartland to ease my mind as a business owner. It never stops. And then, so it was quite interesting to run into you, and super grateful for a connection, super grateful for a friendship that we're building. And I'm super grateful for you believing in what I do.
Well, I'd say, yeah, it clicked really fast. Like the friendship was pretty instant. And then as soon as you started sharing about what you do in that, of course, like I'm a snoop. I went looking, and I kind of have to vet people before I agree to do anything with them. And then I just saw so many sustained results by what you're doing, helping people get healthy, helping people deal with trauma and live their best lives. And I was like, well, that's a pretty worthwhile cause to be involved with right there. So it was a no-brainer.
Thank you. Appreciate that. And my clients that are live right now can probably vouch for that. I truly do have a passion helping people, not just with weight loss, but a lot of it is mindset. They know my passion because I've been there. I've been where I struggle with my weight. I had an eating disorder for over 10 years, never loved myself, self-respect, self-love, all of that, those struggles that the majority of women and people, men and women, struggle with. So we're going to talk a little bit about self-doubt and fears, anything holding you back. So hopefully we guide you in the right direction. And then at the end, we're also going to announce a really, really cool project that we are doing together. And I'm, again, super grateful, super honored. And yeah, that's that. So I hope you guys, if you guys have any questions during the live right now, if you're live, shoot us the question, we'll answer you. And yeah, anything else you want to add?
I think that's pretty perfect. Yeah, and part of the reason too is just I wanted to be involved in the work you're doing is because of the people that I've met around the world through Heartland and the interest in the show. And so many people expressed interest because they watched me travel, they watched me explore, they watched me get up to stuff. And a lot of people have expressed, mobility issues around fear and, lacking the courage to get out and try new things. And I was like, well, this is perfect. This is perfect. I should bring Charlotte to my people.
Yay. So thank you. Hi, people. Appreciate you guys so much. everyone that's supported me from day one, and now the new people. So thank you. It's an honor. So I've got a couple questions I'm going to ask you, if
Please.
that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
And then we'll go from there. And again, if any of you have questions, we'll answer them as much as we can to help you guys. Okay, question number one. People see actors as confident. What fears do they not see behind the scenes?
I think it's the same as anybody else in the world. Because being an actor is such, the career itself is such an extroverted career. You have to be stepping like into your own fear and often into the skin of a character.
Yeah.
But when you're like, I got the honor of working on this other show the last 4 years, The Way Home, shooting in Toronto, where you're from, or Ontario. And, like this character is written, like he knows all these other characters and has known him his whole life and grew up with them. Well, the rest of the cast already had like 6 episodes to get to know each other and build those relationships. And then I'm supposed to walk in playing this extroverted character that's just already bonded with everyone. And inside, the fear is so extreme. You just have to step through that threshold. And I find, being an actor is the same as anyone else. If anything, I think that a lot of the most confident people and people willing to do that actually come from a pretty crippled sense of self-esteem, which ironically can feel like a pretty strong launching pad to voice yourself.
Right.
But it's because of that feeling of lack. And I think a lot of actors have that. A lot of artists have that.
I love that.
I've struggled with it.
Okay. So can I ask you, how have you overcome it? Or do you still struggle with it?
I still absolutely struggle with it, but I overcome it through force.
Yeah.
You just jump.
Yeah.
It's like skydiving or anything else. Of course you're going to be terrified. It would be weird if you weren't. But then as soon as you take that first jump, that sensation turns from fear to joy and like it's excitement. And so you get used to it. So you know that walking into something, of course that fear is going to be there. But then once you're through the threshold, it's pure joy.
Yeah, I love that. Thanks for sharing that. I feel, and you said this to me, and I say this to my clients. It's interesting because he's been coaching me on a couple of things. I've been coaching him, and we always have to coach each other. And I feel that that's what's great about having coach and a community and people who want to help you elevate. And one thing you've said, and I've said it too in the past, but fear, if it doesn't scare you, it's not worth it.
I agree.
If it doesn't scare you, it's not worth it. And let me tell you all here, like, I was a little stressed out coming on here, like fact. And I do podcasts all the time. This is my 300th episode. And I'm like this. I'm like, oh my God, Kayla from Heartland's going to be on my podcast. Like, yes, of course. Who's become my friends now. But like, of course, I'm going to be a little bit nervous, especially with the more views and more people. What are people going to say? Are people going to judge me, right? It's all these fears. And those fears is what stops people from actually pursuing what they want.
I completely agree. And the irony is that the fear can also be the very tool required to be brave enough. Like the fear is okay. And just knowing that as soon as you step through the threshold, you have access to your full confident self.
Yeah.
And it's funny too, because that fear, like once you step through, suddenly you know what to say without thinking.
Yes.
About it. Yeah.
And you feel good about it. Just like right now, I feel great. I'm like, this is good. Like, it's going well, I think.
Risk taking is definitely something worth habituating to.
Yeah. So if you guys have a fear right now of doing something you've been wanting to pursue, say it's a fear of starting a fitness program. Most of my clients come into the program, and my program, the retreats, we're going to talk about that after a little bit, but they're scared. Like the fear of, what if it doesn't work out? What if it does work out? Like the fear of success. Who has that? I've got that fear. What if it does work out? Your life's going to change. The people around you, right? You're going to lose friends. So that fear, you have to really power through it, like you said, and just go with your guts. For me, I used to be a teacher in Toronto, a government job. And then I go and tell my mom, who's from France, by the way, old school European, hey mom, like all this degree that I just spent money on and this government job that I got, I'm quitting and I'm moving to Mexico to pursue my business. Imagine that. I think she had a little heart attack, but it took time for her. But now it's been 4 or 5 years and she's happy, she's excited for me. And if she's here watching me, I love you, Mom.
I think it's really exciting. And honestly, I like to joke, and I know it's a self-tease, but I mean this in quite an interesting way. It's like, I am the king of failure. If you can acclimate to failing,
Yeah.
you lose all of your
Yes.
fear and you just keep trying. I literally fail at 99.99% of the things I try to do. But that 0.01%, that win, makes it all worth it.
I'm going to change your wording. And
Okay.
my clients know I love changing people's wording because the words are very powerful. And it's not failing. You're not like your biggest failure. It's like, those were the biggest lessons. Those are lessons. And everybody needs lessons in life in order to grow and evolve. And if you don't, you're going to be stuck. You're going to be stuck in an environment, in a place, in a body that you're not happy in. And so it's important to face those fears in order to elevate, in order to change. Or you stay the same, you stay stuck. And I mean, the people that stay stuck are the ones that complain the most, that aren't happy.
I agree.
The key to success isn't money, fame. It's happiness. It's self-love, self-confidence. I could go on. I get so passionate about this.
Well, I like to say for me, like I've never personally learned anything from winning. Winning feels great, but I've never learned a thing from it.
I love that.
Every time I fail, I learn a lot about myself and the goal I was chasing.
It's true. And sorry, I'm reading a comment right now from one of my clients, Christine Adams. She's been with us in the community for about 4 years now from the beginning. And she came to Mexico by herself. It was her first time to the retreat, flying by herself. And she said she was exactly like that at the beginning, the fear of failing at the community, of the program, and the fear of traveling by herself to Mexico for Coach's retreat first time. And she's been to, I think, 3 of my retreats because every single time she elevates and she just becomes the best version of herself. So yeah, fear. Don't let fear stop you from anything, because when you have that fear, that is when power happens. That's when you elevate, and that's when you truly become the next version of yourself, the next best version of yourself.
I think so.
Cool.
I know so.
I love this. Okay, sorry. Now, next question. Unless you want to add anything to that?
I'm good.
Cool. What happens when you actually let yourself feel fear instead of suppressing it?
Your most confident, exuberant, exciting, interesting self arrives. And I swear that's like part of the trick, or like part of it's designed that way. Like, why would you even want things to be too easy? That's not very interesting. In terms of like your own novel of life, if you open that novel and everything in it was just ease, well, that's a pretty boring novel.
Yeah.
We need our lead characters to go through challenges in order to even be interested in them. So I think about that as myself. I am the lead character of the novel of my life, as you are, as everyone is there. And it's like, if it weren't for those challenges, it would be a boring life. And days at the beach, the excitement and the wins would count for nothing. So I love the fear.
I love that. That it's so true. Imagine your life being so easy that every day it's the same thing, and it becomes boring.
Yep.
Right? You don't want that. And you don't elevate, you don't change from comfort.
Well, and I think that makes you lose touch with people and community.
Ooh. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I had something to say and then I forgot. Yes, suppressing fear. So when we talk about suppressing fear, I feel like we talk about this a lot in my community, and it's suppressing emotions. We were taught growing up that, okay, you don't be sad, don't be angry, don't do this, don't do that. And I feel it's important to feel. So this is something that when it comes to fear, don't suppress it, feel the fear, be okay with it. And
I use fear as like a barometer for how well things are going to go. This is a throwback to many, well, I guess almost 2 decades ago. But when I used to do some theater plays in that, I would know whether or not it was going to be a good night, because if before I went on stage, I felt sick to my stomach, it was like going to throw up, I was like, this is going to be a great show. But if I didn't, I was going to be like, I'm not arriving. So fear is a pretty powerful barometer for me in terms of being like, this is going to be good or it's going to be bad.
Yeah. I have to ask everybody that's live, and especially fans of his, would you have fear if he asked you to record some videos with you for it's a marketing piece, and he's the one behind the camera and he's filming right here?
It was pretty funny. It was adorable. What? It took like 10 minutes till you chilled out and realized that it was like, no, this is good. It's safe.
It was so out of my comfort zone because I love podcasting. I love coaching. I'm just me. And I feel like the whole thing with reading a script, or I felt, and plus he's there behind the camera, and I'm like, okay, this is a little nerve wracking, but I'm so glad I did it because we had so much fun. We got lost in Mexico.
Well, and the irony was too, like when it was my turn to be on the other side, which I think I went first. It's how many, like, it took me like 12 takes to get something right.
It made me feel so much better that he kept messing up.
100%.
So thank you for that.
You're quite welcome.
And that's the thing. You just keep going. You keep going. Have fun with it. Something that I've learned and I keep telling myself is, one, what's the worst that could happen? What is the worst thing that could happen? And at the end of the day, when you really ask yourself that, it's really...
I know the worst thing that can happen.
What?
Is that you agree with your fear and you never take the chance.
And you could miss out an opportunity that, you could miss. So super, yeah. I'm thinking of the time that I met you and I was like, I don't carry my phone when I'm walking around. I was like, oh man, I wish I had my phone on me, take a selfie with it. Anyways.
We're becoming really good friends very quickly. So
yeah.
We tease each other a lot at this point.
We are teasing each other. And I feel like that's the connection that you make and you build. If I had never moved to Mexico, this opportunity would have never presented itself. I started my business in my mom's basement as a teacher during COVID. So, you know what I mean? It's like, if I didn't take the leap of faith to come here, I would have never met him, which I'm super grateful to become, again, great friends and super excited for what's to come for us. And excited for what we're about to announce in a little bit.
Yes. We have big things coming.
Yes. Okay, on to the next question. I don't think that was a really good accent either. Okay, how do you separate I didn't get the role from I'm not good enough?
I use logic and critical thinking to understand the difference between something that is so subjective that you don't actually have control of it versus something you do have control of. Okay. So in this scenario, it's kind of, referencing auditions. What's it like to audition for a role? It's like, I've done some of my very best work on some auditions and I didn't get the role. I didn't even get a call back. But what this stuff usually comes down to is like, isn't even necessarily the casting. It's the producer or whoever else is deciding for the show. It's what's been a part of their life, who they know in their lives, who you might remind them of when they're casting.
Yeah.
So I have no control over the outcome. So what I usually do to just be like, I am enough, what I do to be enough for myself is when I get an audition for a role, I never actually think about going past the audition. I don't care. If I get a call from casting that I booked something, that's an awesome win. And I'm thrilled about it. But for me, it's just an opportunity to get to do the art form that I enjoy doing the most, which is acting, which is the audition. So I just get excited about that part and I do my best work and I have as much fun with it as I can. And if I get a few auditions a week, well, those are the best hours of my week.
Thanks for sharing that. The key word that I'm going to say that you just talked about is fun. And people forget to have fun in anything. They have, they're going for an education, career. You're on a weight loss program. Have fun. Life is too short to not have fun.
And when you're having fun, your body aligns itself. And so suddenly this whole system is working together. There's congruency.
Yeah.
So if you are trying to make your goal about losing weight or something, it happens faster.
It happens.
Because you're having fun.
Without noticing it. Instead of stressing over the number on the scale, and that doesn't define you. My clients all know this. Number on the scale doesn't define you. No number defines you. The number in your bank account doesn't define you. So that's a whole other topic I can talk about. But thanks for sharing that. Appreciate it. Okay, next question. What's helped you build confidence without waiting to feel ready? Now, before you answer that, I hear all the time people aren't ready, or I need to be ready, or I need to wait for the right moment. But like, when is the right moment? And what would you like to share about that?
I have a very intuitive sense of just pull the trigger attitude, and I always have. And again, I'm going to circle back to fear. Fear is a powerful motivator. Once you habituate to the fact that it can be your friend, if you are afraid of something in a healthy way, there's also mortal danger in fear. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the kind of fear that stops you from doing something new in your life. It's your way. It's like, dude, it's energy. It's just trapped energy. So for me, that's what I use. I'm like, well, I'm just going to take a step into this and then fake it till you make it. You just got to try on different hats until one fits and it feels comfortable.
Yeah, keep trying. I think a lot of people, they try something and then 1 day, 2 days doesn't work out. So they give up and then they go back to the comfort. And that's our body, our subconsciousness actually takes us back to the comfort zone because that's what it likes. because it's easy, because it doesn't feel anything. But if you actually push yourself out of your comfort zone and keep trying, especially if you have a goal, we were just talking about that before the podcast, that when you have a goal and a vision, have a funnel vision, have a goal, and silence the noise around you, silence those failures and lessons, like, and just keep going with anything that you do. And so, yeah, I'm just really excited for what we're going to share. I kind of was going to build to like spill the tea, but I'm not going to, but because people are scared. They're scared. But what if, oh, it's Mexico. Like, but what if it all works out? What if this opportunity brings you into like alignment with people that will bring you more opportunity, more abundance, more growth? And yeah, life is just so beautiful. And I wish more people would just push through that fear.
I agree. And it opens you to the diversification. You start to recognize additional opportunities around you. Like when I first set on this path of trying to get into acting, like I was focused on acting. But then as time went by, it's like, oh man, like I could do some work in construction.
Yeah.
I could start a business to try and finance films. I could start producing movies. Yeah. Like it's so much bigger than just the one art form or the one goal you think is in front of you. But in order to discover those new goals and those new opportunities and interests, you have to stay focused on your original goal.
I love that. I love that you shared that, because the opportunity too that you have with the condominiums here in Mexico, Tulum, and I have retreats. We talked about, we're like, oh, what? This is so cool. Like what can be built from that? Like you said, there's so many more opportunities. And like fitness, let's go back to fitness. And my clients can vouch, they're live right now, that when they started with me, they think, oh, it's just to lose the physical weight, but they don't realize how much more comes out of it.
Yes.
You become more confident. You release anything that no longer serves you, self-limiting beliefs, self-doubt. And fitness is so much more than that. And actually, we have a question about that. So I'm going to move on to the next question if you're open to it.
I just wanted to say one thing, and it's just to build on what you said. When you see that sense of joy inside yourself, the colors of the world, the saturation literally turns up. The world is literally brighter. And man, does it ever prepare you and give you strength for the hardest days.
Wow, mic drop. Because yeah, I want to, and as you're saying this, I literally have chills, because I came here thinking it was going to be so easy. Oh, Mexico? And building a business? Easy, right? I went months without knowing if I had anything coming in, if I had any more clients. And I'm picking up little jobs here in Mexico, here and there. Nobody knows about this. And it's, but I just kept going. And because I kept going, I'm here right now. I have a beautiful community. I run retreats. I just love everything about my life. And a little bit of background for me, those that don't know, I struggle with depression. Depression runs in my family. My father committed suicide. My uncle committed suicide. Alcoholism was in my family. I started drinking a lot, drugs, all of that fun stuff back in the day. Now, sober, enjoying my life, happy every single day, because I chose fitness over everything else, because fitness is such a powerful tool for your mindset. But I'm going totally off track right now because I get so passionate about this. I just wish more people could see that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Like they're like on the other side. Like you don't have to live a life of fear, of self-doubt, of I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough. So that's where I come in, what I do, and I work my magic on people.
You guys are gonna love it.
All right, next question, which is kind of what we just discussed. So how has fitness helped your day-to-day life? And then that's where we want to talk about like the physical versus the health as well. Because people think fitness, it's looking good, being skinny. It's like,
They're related, but not entirely exclusive in any way. I mean, for me, fitness is more about, my favorite way to stay fit is rock climbing or bouldering. And it isn't even, I enjoy it so much because yes, I try to look fit for work, which is, again, different than being healthy. But rock climbing for me is such a successful form of fitness because it becomes such an intellectual problem. You are so focused on how to get up this wall, you don't even realize how hard you are physically working. It is my moving meditation where nothing else going on in my day-to-day has room to enter my head. So for that hour or 2 hours that I'm rock climbing, I am only thinking about my goal in that gym, and it gives me reprieve from an otherwise very busy brain. That's what I like the most about fitness.
I love that. And when he says busy brain, I have to comment that we are so alike.
Yeah, we're pretty. Neither one of us could stay on track at all. We're just like,
yeah, ding, ding, ding. It's like ping pong, because we've got so many ideas, but then we get excited. We're like, oh yeah, this is and that, and they're like, okay, let's just take a deep breath here. Let's all just focus here for a second. So for me, it's the same thing. Fitness. People think fitness, we go to the gym, work out to get that tone, lean body. But when you go to the gym, you change that mindset around and you really go to the gym to feel good. So like you said, silence the noise. Like that's my meditation. Like I meditate here and there, but my voice is just so loud up here that for me, it's fitness, putting music in my ear and just focusing on my movement. And like this morning I went because I'm like, okay, I need to release some of the stress and anxiety that I feel for this little podcast here. But it felt so good after it. It's like therapy. And I wish more people could really see that instead of like, oh, I have to work out because I need to lose the weight. It's no, go work out. Go
feel good.
It's fun. Good. It's so fun. And we're happy all the time. People have asked me like, how did you go from depressed to like super happy every single day? And fitness. It's a fact, fitness. And your environment. Your environment is everything.
And Mexico is a great environment for fitness.
Yes, it is. But when it comes to environment, just a quick note, if you're changing and you're evolving and you're still hanging out with the same people that aren't lifting you up, that aren't evolving with you, then sometimes that's when you feel stuck. And maybe you'll feel like I'm in a relationship where it's like, I want to change, but the other person doesn't. And that's when you have to sometimes cut the cord and just move on and go somewhere else and do what makes you happy.
Like, don't compare yourself to other people's fitness. It's a fool's errand. And the world is full of shortcuts that cost you your confidence and health. Do not take those shortcuts. Invest in yourself.
Yeah.
Take the long, joyous road.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing that. I feel like for Tulum, Mexico, if you come here, when you come here, there's a lot of fitness individuals. And I started comparing myself because I was new into the fitness industry and I was new to my business and I thought I wasn't good enough, right? And then I find out that they're taking shortcuts and I was like, oh, okay, this all makes sense now.
And yes, we're talking about pharmaceutical shortcuts. It is not worth it. It compromises your health, it compromises your self-esteem, and it certainly compromises your psychology. It's not worth it. Love yourself, invest in the long road. Yes.
It's not worth it. And the amount of money you spend on short-term diets is, I've been there where I did the Herbalife or just shakes and low calorie diets. And it just doesn't work because it's not sustainable. It's not fun. Him and we've been going out having tacos almost every night. We're fine.
We're fine.
We're fine. All right. And last question, maybe we'll have other ones, but sorry, did you have anything else to add?
No, I think I'm good.
We're good? Yeah. Okay. I also seen a couple messages here, people asking for a workout plan and like a fitness routine. We'll talk about that in a second. It is coming. Okay. What do you wish women understood about fear and self-doubt from a male perspective?
Just that it's normal and it's beautiful and it's okay to be open and authentic about it and just say what you're feeling and share, especially from honestly, and we should never try to change ourselves for other people's attention, but there's nothing more beautiful than someone who's just authentically themselves. Honestly, I mean, from a man's perspective, that's everything that's interesting. It's just someone who's willing to be open and honest about where they're at.
I love that. Thanks for sharing that.
You're welcome.
And I feel a lot of the women that I coach in the community. Go ahead.
Men get scared and insecure too all the time. Yeah. Holy crap. That is completely normal.
Yeah. I agree. And I feel everybody has the same fear, the same self-doubt, self-confidence, lack of self-confidence, sorry. And it's important to work on that, just like you work on your nutrition and fitness. And my clients, they're probably thinking, oh, here she goes. Because my group coaching calls that I have, we barely talk about nutrition and fitness. We have breakthroughs every single call because I want women to start loving themselves first for who they are right now. Because when you work on yourself, when you love yourself and you're not working out from a hate place, but you're coming out from a love place, that's when changes happen. And that's when the shift happens. Now, it's not going to happen overnight where you're like, oh, I love myself all of a sudden. Like, doo-doo-doo. It doesn't work that way. Again, just like fitness and nutrition, it takes work every single day, baby steps, little actions. And we have activities that we do in the community where I want women to do it every single day. So you wake up, looking at yourself in the mirror and be like, yeah, I'm a fucking, pardon my French, I'm a badass. Like, I'm amazing. I'm beautiful. I'm this. Knowing your worth. And I feel from a male perspective, now I'm answering the question because I'm getting pumped up into this because I was there. I never thought I was beautiful. I was too tall. I'm tall. Like I always thought I wasn't good enough. I grew up, I didn't speak English. So people bullied me. So I always felt like I was never enough, never good enough. And I always had to prove myself. And I want women to know you don't have to prove yourself to anyone.
No, not at all.
You have to just love yourself for who you are right now, accept yourself for who you are right now, and move on and move forward. You can't go back. You can only go forward. So loving yourself first and foremost will get you results that you want because you're going to work towards a body, a mindset, a life that you desire in a loving and fun way, not because you're hating yourself, you're punishing yourself at the gym. I see it all the time, like on the treadmill, like going so fast and like running, and I'm like, slow down. Your body just wants to rest and relax and breathe. So, and I'm speaking from experience because, sorry, I'm like going over this, but when I moved to Mexico, I ended up gaining weight as a coach because I was overdoing it. I was sleeping 3 to 4 hours a night, running a business, trying to make ends meet, and I was eating healthy, but I was overtraining myself and my body couldn't handle it. So I gained 30 pounds. I'm grateful that it took that for me to be like, hey, I need to slow down. I need to breathe. I need to sleep. And I need to focus on my self-love because I'm worthy of it. I'm just looking, my battery's about to die.
Should we plug in this laptop quick?
Yeah, just give me 13. Wow, okay, that's interesting. Give me 1 second. I think that was the last question, but anything you wanted to add to that while I go and figure
I'll just keep talking for a moment while Sharp figures out the battery.
I'm sure everybody has questions for you.
Well, from a male perspective, all honesty, there's nothing sexier than just confidence and kindness. And I'm not talking about that feigned confidence where you're like, I'm a 10. Like, I don't think that's healthy for men or women. We shouldn't be assessing ourselves like that. If you're assessing yourself on a scale and deciding that you're the most or least beautiful, you should free yourself from that paradigm because it's a trap. Just be you and look for ways to enjoy your life and embrace joy. And that's going to automatically lead to healthier choices, which is going to increase your mobility and self-care and just willingness to try new things and risk. That's really what it comes down to. And of course, Char just knocked the phone over. I had to rescue it. Kindness. Just being around people that truly care about other people and the world around them. And that's like my biggest barometer for whether or not I even have interest in talking to someone or getting to know someone is how animals respond to them. And the reason that I decided to give Char the time of day was because of how the street dogs love her. I'm not joking. I'm like, is this person someone I can trust and be interested in working with? How do the animals treat them? And the dogs flock to her. So I'm like, all right, I can trust my gut on this.
Thank you. Appreciate you. I see somebody saying, be authentic and be you. Yes. Yep. And yes, about the dogs, by the way, here. Oh my goodness. I just fed a bunch this morning. They're just so cute. And there's 2 that I just adopted and they're downstairs. And
yeah, we've teamed up on helping rescue dogs. So we got ivermectin. We're like helping dogs,
feeding them. We're going around. It's a beautiful thing. And super excited to have a friend who is like-minded. So with that said, just reading some of the comments here. You guys are amazing. I truly learned, one of my clients is saying, I truly learned to love myself when I started with you, Coach C. So grateful I had the opportunity to meet you in person. I fell in love with Tulum too. I love Mexico in general. Yes. I love it. Thank you so much. Okay. So do you want to share our project event that we're doing? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'm super excited for this.
Okay. The group coaching program. I think we should mention that first. We should start with that.
Okay.
The group coaching program. She puts together all of these fitness plans and everything for those who are ready and in a place to just self-actualize based on a program presented to you for the ultra low price of $555 for 6 months. If you're someone who is struggling with mobility issues, and And I am sort of talking to some of my Heartland fans who have expressed enormous interest in traveling the world, doing these hikes, going scuba diving, skydiving,
And horseback riding.
going horseback riding, but feel limited in their mobility because of weight issues and stuff like that. This could very much be for you, because she's tailored these programs in a way that it's accessible for almost all of us, and starts with subtle changes and then builds towards bigger and bigger steps that you'll be ready for because you've taken those small steps.
Thanks for sharing that. I'm so excited because it's not just the workout plan, the nutrition plan that you're going to get. It's the group coaching call every single week, the community. When you have support and you have somebody there that constantly wants to help you elevate, that's when you see results. And what we work on in the group calls is releasing and shedding any self-limiting beliefs that no longer serves you. So I'm so excited to have you on board. And what's great about this is that this guy right here is going to be a part of it. He's going to be there cheering you on along the way. And I'm so honored to have you by my side doing this.
I feel really blessed. You're doing good things for people. And again, just to iterate to a few of them, I'm talking especially to you, the Crazy Eights. I love you girls. I love the community you guys have formed. Well, there's another community over here, Char's community, and I've had the pleasure of witnessing it. There is a huge amount of support here for growth, for releasing trauma, for getting fit and being healthy. And again, no one says you have to go out there and become some kind of fit model, but reach a place where you feel good enough about yourself that you can go on a nice long hike through the jungle, or go for a swim in the sea, and then are more than happy to have a delicious smoothie or shake after, because you don't have to fear, oh, I have to monitor this or I can't do that. Like, that's what I want to bring to you guys.
Yes. Thank you for sharing that. One of my clients who's live right now, she goes, you won't regret joining her community. And she was watching me for a couple years, and fear of joining, and she joined, and she's been with us for over a year. She's coming to the retreat in March, and I'm so honored and excited for that. So if you are interested, he's going to be posting the link everywhere on his story. We're going to be doing that right after this live. Also, if you're listening to the podcast, it's going to be in the description. So the link will be there with all the information. Now, if you have never done a workout plan before, workout program,
talking to the Crazy Eights, you ladies, they come and visit everywhere that me and Graham go. This could be very much for you. This part. Continue.
I'm like curious to know the Crazy Eights.
You'll get an introduction later. I love these girls. I love these girls so much. They know who they are.
Hi,
I hope
Crazy.
you guys are watching and are squealing right now because I'm shouting you out.
I love it. So for those that may need a more personalized plan, personalized program, one-on-one coaching with me and him, he's going to be still there cheering you on. I am offering only 10 spots for my one-on-one coaching. My clients know I only take a certain amount of clients per month because I am so dedicated to these women, to changing their lives, and I can't wait to change yours. Super excited for that. This is a 4-month program, one-on-one coaching. Do you want me to drop the price? Everyone's probably curious because the investment. So the investment for this is only $2,500 Canadian, tax included. Just again, it's going to be on his landing page. Everything's going to be there. If you have any questions, just shoot us a message. We will answer you. No AI or automation messages. I don't do that stuff. I actually like the people.
Direct connection.
Yes, I love that. So I'm opening up 10 spots for that. So we've got the group coaching program, we've got the one-on-one coaching, and then the last thing that I'm so excited about. Do you want to share?
Yes, but first I'm going to touch just on the last thing one more time. Again, to my group, I have watched and read all of the testimonials of people that have gone through this with Charlotte. The most impressive thing, because there are a lot of weight loss things out there, there's a lot of like, oh, heal yourself, get better, is sustainability. The people that have stuck with this and helped heal themselves have remained healthy. That's the biggest testament. And that is why I decided to partner with you in this.
Thank you. Appreciate that. One of my clients says it's life-changing. Trust me. So I'm really, really excited to have you ladies on board. Crazy Eights, you are all welcome here. Yeehaw. All right.
Okay, the big announcement?
The big announcement. So I'll share a little bit of background end where I run retreats here in Tulum, Mexico, and I'm running my 5th one, March 1st to 5th. This was exclusive to my Shine Bright Fitness Academy community. But this individual came with me to see the retreat, where we're having it, and I've explained to him what we're doing. So he wanted to jump on board, and therefore
We have 6 spots, March 1st through 5th, for the retreat, where you get to learn from Charlotte, explore the jungle, explore the beaches, explore Mexico and the food, and release trauma and learn about health and fitness and wellness. And I'm going to be there the whole time with you guys.
Hey, we're going to have some women alone time because I think that's going to be important. But
I'll wear a sarong the whole time, do all the cooking. I'll be like the pool boy.
Yes.
The pool boy in the background.
I'm just so excited. Thank you for being a part of it. I'm really, really excited to be able to share my message, share what we do. And the retreat, people think retreat is yoga, meditation. Like there is a little bit of that, but there's more of releasing and letting go of who you no longer desire to be. And in order to grow, to elevate, to lose the weight, you have to let go of your old identity and you have to become a new identity. You have to become the future version of yourself. I get so passionate about this.
You gotta learn how to enjoy yourself in
Yeah.
a healthy, exciting way.
Yes, yes. It's not about losing weight, the number on that scale. Like everyone's like, oh, I need to lose my last 5 pounds. It's like, but if you do lose the last 5 pounds, you're still gonna feel the same. Like if you change the way you feel about yourself, if you're just proud of yourself, celebrating your non-scale victory, you're gonna become the best version of yourself. I promise you that. I've been there where I struggle with my weight my entire life. I'm 37 years old and I've never felt my best. I'm no longer chasing the scale. I just feel good.
You know, I could use this too, because in all honesty, in the career path that I've been on, there's a lot of pressure to appear fit. And I've definitely chosen unhealthy ways of getting there. The old starvation diet. I'm 38 years old. In order to have a 6-pack for TV, I get to eat meat for 2 weeks. And that is not healthy, not sustainable in any way. And I have a lot of negative feelings towards how I am sort of promoting that to the world. So I want to be really open and honest that it's not good for you. It's not healthy. And a male my age actually produces all of the hormones I need for my body, including my testosterone from my body fat. So when I'm starving myself for work, it's this tiny window in between looking extremely fit, but actually being very unhealthy. It's not good for you. And even other actors like Henry Cavill for Superman, he talked all about that stuff too. It's an illusion of fitness. But the truth is he isn't healthy and he isn't happy when he's doing it. And neither am I. So I need to learn a lot from this retreat as well.
Boom.
So come down, be a part of it. There's only 6 spots and we can all learn together.
And as you were talking, thank you for sharing all that, because a lot of people think that being an actor and being out there in the spotlight, like you need to starve yourself, you need to do extreme stuff. And you've done extreme stuff. I've done extreme stuff in the past too. And I would love to have you back on the podcast if you're open to it, to talk a little bit more about that.
Absolutely.
I feel like that's a message that people need to hear. Thank you. Appreciate you so much. Also right now, if you're live and you've been live for this whole episode, I want you to take a picture, take a screenshot of this, smile, cheese. And look at the balloons.
Oh, we got
balloons going. And we're going to pick one of you for a $25 gift card to Amazon, just to say thank you for being here today. Thank you for being live. You have to post it in your Instagram story. Tag me at @CharlotteMazur_. Tag Kerry as well. And we're going to pick one of you after this live. We're going to send you a little message to say congrats for winning $25 to Amazon. Why not? Right? Free things. All right. Anything else you want to add?
No, just that I see a lot of people are commenting on that. So after I post this, I will connect with all the comments and that and get back to everybody. Not ignoring you.
I love that about him. It's actually him responding to everybody. And actually, I just want to share Barbara. She says, sounds like an amazing experience. Kerry, so glad you were involved in something like this. It's lighting you up. Yes, yes, yes.
It's also the Mexican sun.
I love it. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. I really, really appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming on my podcast. It was awesome.
Thank you, Charlotte. It was a wonderful chance encounter meeting you in the jungle, walking dogs.
Really random. Listen, the magic of Tulum, anything can happen, but what happens in Mexico stays in Mexico. All right. Any last words?
That's it.
That's it. That's all. Thank you all for tuning in. And make sure you subscribe to my podcast, Lift and Shine Podcast. And that's that. As I always say, peace, love, and don't forget your protein. Let's freaking go.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all.